This is Clark. So I'm going to show you how to get something called Python ready to run the app. So my app uses a language called Python. You need to have it installed. It doesn't take up much space, about 180 megabytes on your computer. Okay, so stuff to do. You need to download the 3 files I showed you in the previous video, right? There's the assignments, which is the Excel file with the post that you're going to make. There's this import assignments from Excel. That's the code that does the work, and then this is just a shortcut to get the code to run. All right, so you need to download them from my email. Then you're going to move them to a place called Documents. So here on my computer, I have a shortcut for it. Most people have it already. If you don't, it's just going to be like on your hard drive, there's a folder called Users, and then there's a folder with your username. So this is the username you use to log into your machine. For me, it's Clark Zhang local, and then Documents, and I'm going to put it in a folder called Python scripts because that's like a good place to put these scripts. Yeah, those are some other folders I use for testing. Okay, so you put those 3 files there. So that's step 1. Step 2 is you need to install Python. So click this link. All right, so you need to install Python version 3.12 and then the latest version. So that's 9 here. So I'm going to download. And you may need to give it permission to do that. So, it says blocked. You may need to say download. This is a very large website that's used by millions of people a day. So, okay, so you just double click to install. All right, I think I double clicked twice. All right, so continue, agree. All right, install. So put in your password. All right, so Python got installed correctly. Awesome. So let's go back to my checklist. And I will put this checklist in my email too, so you can just go follow this checklist. Okay, so you need to give Python permission to run. So, there's a thing called terminal. I haven't shortcut for it, but if you don't, just type Apple space and type terminal. All right, so now you can go to the folder. So remember, it's your username, documents/Python scripts. So you do cd documents, and then you can do cd python scripts. So now you're in the folder. So you need to create something called a virtual environment. So I'm just going to copy this code in. All right, and then you need to activate the virtual environment. Okay, so step 4, there's some additional code. So my code uses other code that people have written. So you just need to install it to make the app work. Okay, so you just do pip install pandas request open PyXL. All right, so run that. Okay. Awesome. So that worked out. And so finally, the last thing is if you want to be able to just run it by double clicking, you just need to give that little shortcut permission to run. So, so you do need to, I put it in the code here, but you do need to put in your username. So my username, as I said, is Clark Zhang local, but it's whatever username you use to log into your computer. All right, so I do this. All right, so that worked. And now you are ready. So you just, fill out the assignments and then double click that thing like I showed you in the first video, and you're done.